are here with me in my living room in Raleigh, North Carolina, and if you have seen my channel before, you will recognize this space. I have a bit of a different video for you today. I was here in my house when lightning struck, and it was immediate. The sound, the thunder was immediate. I knew that the lightning was very, very close because not only was the sound immediate, but the crack, the flash was so bright that it lit this house up as if there was this giant bulb that was taking a picture. I don't even know how to explain it, but the whole interior of the house went white. It just did this white flash, and then it was accompanied by this crack and this sizzle. And I knew that it was close. We didn't lose power, but an alarm went off, and it took me a long time to figure out where this alarm was coming from. In fact, I didn't. A neighbor came over and helped me to find it. It was a couple days later that I discovered where this lightning struck, and it struck an oak tree that I am about to show you. It is quite impressive. The mark it made in the tree, and then the pieces of wood that came off that tree flew across the yard. The pieces of wood are not only beautifully shaped and very interesting, but they were clear across the yard. I mean, very, very far away. I plan to do an art project with those. So I'm going to show you the tree, what it did to the tree, and then the recovered pieces. This summer has just been ridiculously hot. It is so hot. Right now, it is, I'm not even sure of the temperature, but it is already hot, and it is about 10 o'clock in the morning. And I think we're going to get up to about 100 degrees Fahrenheit, and we have been all week. And this heat and humidity, and I don't know exactly how all this works, but it has created thunderstorms every single day. And sometimes we even have thunder without actually having rain. Here is the tree that was struck. Let me show this to you now. So there is the tree, and that white stripe was caused by the lightning. This is an oak tree. Let me see if I can back up and just show you. My house is right there. It's a mid-century modern house, and if you can get an idea, I don't know if you can get an idea of just how huge this tree is. It's a huge oak tree. Had that fallen on my house, it would have won. My house would have not have won that battle. And sadly, this is very sad news, but I don't know if you can see this, but that is a squirrel's nest that has been there ever since I've been here, which is almost 15 years. And it was a direct hit to that squirrel's nest, is where it hit. And then you can see the mark. I don't know why it's not showing that well, but you can see that mark where it just went all the way down and just sheared that wood off. I'll get closer to it for you. Here is sort of a better shot. It just hit the tree and went all the way down to the ground. It's actually beautiful. It's sort of this beautiful streak. We don't know if this is going to kill the tree. I certainly hope not. We are going to watch this closely because obviously if the tree is going to die, we're going to need to do something about that. But you can see it going all the way up to that squirrel's nest. And I found pieces of this tree all over the place, even as far as, you know, way out there and all the way over here, like up this driveway area. My driveway has a Y. It's kind of a big driveway. All the way across and over into this area and beyond. It just blew the pieces all the way over there. I do want to show you the pieces of wood. They are gorgeous. They're actually very, very beautiful. I am a jewelry designer. I want to use some of the pieces as jewelry display pieces, and then some of the longer pieces I want to do some sort of art piece out of it, and I'm not exactly sure what I'll do, but I'll show them to you now. Here are some of the smaller pieces of wood that I found all over the yard. As you can see, this is the color of the raw wood. These have been charred. They were charred by the lightning. But I just think these will make some beautiful jewelry display pieces. And I'm not sure if I will need to sand them down or exactly what I'll do, but they are beautiful. This is even more amazing. These are the long pieces that I found. And I don't know if you can get a sense here for how long they are, but I would estimate that that longest one is about 10 feet long. And they're just in this wild pattern. I just think that they are absolutely gorgeous. And I'm not sure exactly what kind of art piece I'll do out of them, but that is what lightning created. It was a scary experience, but such beautiful pieces came out of it. I do very much hope that that tree survives. That is a very old oak tree. I have no idea how old that tree is. This house is 60 years old, and that was an established tree when the house was built. If you have any ideas, please do let me know. I am not a woodworker. I haven't really worked with wood, but if you have any ideas about creating displays out of those pieces, and also what to do with the long pieces, and you know, if I need to sand them down and how I need to treat them, and any ideas for mounting them or creating something. One thing I was thinking about is it could be fun to have a table, you know, sort of a resin table, and put those in, but I think I would like to have a wall art piece. The only thing is that it's so long. It would be a huge art piece. I do plan to have a flagship store here eventually for my jewelry. I think that they would be a beautiful piece of art in the flagship store, especially if I use some of those pieces as jewelry display items. They just have an interesting story, and I think are gorgeous and are partially, well, currently fully created by nature. And then it will combine kind of a spectacular natural phenomenon with whatever I do to it. So with handcrafting. That is my lightning experience. Please let me know if you've had any experience with lightning and any ideas you have for those pieces. I'm uploading a video every single day for the year of 2019, and I would love to see you here again tomorrow. Until next time.